And another good afternoon and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Middletown, New York, Faller Field on this absolutely perfect Saturday, June the 1st. It's the regional round of the 2024 Class B tournament live right here on the NFHS network. My name is Ryan Hulsebos. I'm joined in our broadcast booth by Mr. Dean Perry, running production and doing commentary. And then operating the camera is Mr. Glenn Perry, live here from Middletown High School. And we appreciate you joining us this afternoon. It's been an awesome day of lacrosse, and we are now beyond the halfway point of what was a quadruple header as we get set, Dean, for the Class B regional between the 18-1 Southside Cyclones out of Nassau County and the 16-1 Warwick Wildcats representing Section 9. 16 Cole DiPietro, the senior, on the other end of that shot. Here's Michael Aiello, senior, leads Southside in scoring this season, and he adds another one. First goal of our Class B regional comes about a minute 46 in. It's a 1-0 lead for the Cyclones. Ryan Sullivan to initiate. To Dylan Vogt at the point. To his left. Left hand free, shot sizzles high over the crossbar. It'll be Joey Finn, the junior, to go take it from the end line. 2 goals and 2 assists in last Saturday's Section 9 Class B final. He's all tangled up. Ball's going to come loose, and our near sideline official right there on the scene going to throw a flag. It's going to be a hold called against the Cyclones. Looks like it'll be number 26 in red, Will O'Toole, the senior, coming to the penalty box. It'll be a 30-second penalty. It'll be Michael Aiello, the senior, to start with it from the end line. Working to his left and up and over goalie Luke Solari, and he sneaks it under the crossbar for Aiello, his second goal of the afternoon, second goal of the first quarter, as we're just about halfway through the opening quarter. It's 3-0 Southside. Ryan Sullivan beat his defender, and it was number 24, Jack Lazito, diving to try to come up with a trail check. There's a shot from Darren Vogt.
Had a good chance there.
Had some sizzle on it too. Wide of the near pipe. It'll stay right here with Warwick.
Yeah, he was in good range there to score.
Here's Vogt, 26 goals and 27 assists on the season. Trying to move it to his left for Dylan Sullivan. Sullivan unable to come up with it, will keep it in play. Along the near sideline, looked like he was tangled up with defender Patrick Mullen, but Warwick unable to come up with the ground ball. Able to come up with the ground ball. And that shot there from the far hash, about 15 yards away, was Ryan Sullivan, saved by Muscarella. Now ball played into the middle of the field. Ground ball by the senior Owen West, and he'll take it behind. Here's a skip pass in front. Didn't find its intended target, but it does find the stick of the senior Michael Grossman, number 13 in red. He'll now make his way towards midfield to allow for all offensive players to get on the offensive half, as we're under a minute 30 here in our opening quarter. 3-0 lead for Southside. But Southside going to try to add another. Here's Aiello. Skip pass in front, and that found the senior Griffin Mills. He was seeking his 18th goal of this season. Shot was just off the mark. It'll stay here with the Cyclones, as we're under a minute to play in quarter number 1. It's Colin Lynch, the junior. Right-handed shot as he got that hand free. Just a little bit of space from Jason Sr. was all that the junior Lynch needed. His 48th goal, 60th point of 2024. And he adds what is now his 24th goal here in the month of May. Along the near hash of the 45-yard line. He will initiate. Take a pick from Griffin Mills. Here's West. Dumps it off. It was Aiello running out of an angle. Here's Aiello trying to get to the middle of the field. To the point. It's Colin Lynch. Now to the near wing for Cole DiPietro.
Nice
That's
move.
where he'll set up his dodge. Little jab step, and he created some space for himself to his left. Got his right hand free, but well wide of the cage. Southside with the backup. It'll stay right here with the Cyclones. It's Griffin Mills from behind the cage to initiate, and now up to Cole DiPietro at the point. Here's Owen West. from the near wing. Tried to get the stick back in his right hand. He slipped down to the turf, and his underhand shot off the mark. Ball to play along the far sideline. And our far sideline official awarding possession to number 3 in red. That's Michael Aiello, has 2 goals this afternoon. As we're now halfway through quarter number 2. Southside a 4-1 lead. As it's Aiello initiating from behind. Directing traffic, matched up with number 3 in white, Michael Accardo. Shot off the mark. It'll be West to go dig it out from the end line. Here's Sullivan working to his right. Gets a step on his defender. Defense passed him off, and now to our near wing and back to the point for Darren Vogt. Here's Vogt. Puts a stick in his left hand. Back to his right. Gets a step. Right hand free. Muscarella got a piece of it, but Darren Vogt sneaks that shot past Muscarella. Cut the deficit back to 5 goals. It's an 8-3 Southside lead. Hold penalty called against number 8 in white. That's Corballis. So it'll be Southside on the man up, leading by 5 goals, under 8 to play in quarter number 3. It'll be man up for the next 30 seconds as it's Livingston behind. Now to the far hash. Ooh. A beautiful shot. The senior Owen West. A sidearm rip. Beats Luke Solari. For West, that's his 42nd goal of the 2024 season. Averages 2 per game. And had 4 goals versus East Islip in Wednesday night's Long Island Championship. 16 goals and 10 assists in 7 games in May. Owen West trying to continue that fine form here into June and into the Class B tournament. 3 minutes. In quarter number 3, it's Cole DiPietro working to his left. Looked like he was trying to wind one up, but a nice trail check. And across midfield. Moves it off for Ryan Sullivan. And Sullivan will slow things down. I was waiting until Aiden Corballis turned around so I could see his number to credit him with that turnover and playing the ball upfield. Warwick will now settle to their 6-on-6. Possibly some numbers here. 6-on-4 opportunity, and Darren Vogt unable to come up with the pass from Anthony Mazza. Vogt runs away from trouble. Flips it off for Ryan Sullivan, but Sullivan unable to come up with it. Ball on the ground. Nice man ball there by Dylan Sullivan. Allowed Darren Vogt, the junior, to come in and scoop up that loose ball. Wide open, Anthony Mazza stings our near corner. The junior, Eastern Connecticut commit. Got his left hand free off stick side of the big lefty, Michael Muscarella. And that'll cut the deficit back to 6 goals. It's 11-5 Southside. So a tough schedule for each of these 2 teams. For Southside, playing New York State tournament teams, a handful of them. And then as for Warwick, just shaking things up and getting some other competition on the schedule. As that's Darren Vogt skipping into that shot from the outside, his 3rd goal of today's contest. And that cuts the deficit back to 5 goals. It's 11-6 Southside. It'll be the Cyclones of Southside from Rockville Center moving on to Wednesday's semifinal. We played at SUNY Albany at Fallon Field. And they'll likely be taking on Yorktown. There was about 4.5 minutes left in that contest. A couple moments ago, Yorktown had a big 12-5 lead at that point. So we'll get confirmation on that. But that's going to do it for us here from Middletown Southside with the big win. Couple different goal scorers, Michael Aiello and Colin Lynch, each recording hat tricks. Cole DiPietro also tallied 2 goals. Griffin Mills, the senior, a goal. Owen West, his 42nd of the season. And Michael Melkonian, the senior face-off man, bound for Cornell. An unbelievable game. It's been an unbelievable season for Melkonian. And he'll continue on here to Wednesday, to the semifinal. Again, this Wednesday, June 5th. Likely Yorktown, the team that Southside will meet. And then it looks like Victor, the other winner, West Genesee and Vestal to play at 6 p.m. for the other spot in that Final Four.